Is there a way to ward off or mitigate anxiety before it even begins? I'm not going to profess that I have the key or the answer, but what I do want to offer is the idea that we get really, really good at what we practice. So I want to offer some practices that we can do on a regular basis that hopefully wards us off or wards off anxiety or keeps anxiety at bay so that we're not caught in the trap of it as often as maybe we tend to get trapped. One of those things is the simple practice of presence. Now, how do we practice presence? One of my favorite tools is feeling your feet. Feel your feet on the ground. Tune in to the center of your being, kind of the central area below your belly button, the pelvic bowl. Like really feel the weight of your body on your feet, or if you're sitting, feel it. Feel into your body. Notice what's around you. Allow your senses to capture the moment and be in the moment with you, okay? Another is nature. Now, we are part of nature, but we also are nature. So the more we tune into our nature, what truly is valuable and uniquely precious to us, the values that we have, what really matters, the sense of purpose, our own unique strengths and gifts, the more that we tune into that, the more we are embodied in our own true nature. Now, if we struggle to get embodied in our own true nature, that's when being with the natural world can be so helpful. I love to go for a hike, walk in the woods, sit by a stream, and be even with a cozy fire or anything of the elements that helps me tune into myself more and get quiet and still. That is a beautiful practice. So we have presence and nature, and then the concept of connecting. It might be connecting with yourself in a moment of stillness, maybe some journaling. It might be connecting with a friend or a special loved one. It might be connecting with nature or connecting with your breath. Any of these things, this concept of connection, recognizing we're not alone, that we have the ability to connect and be with others and be with life, is a beautiful mitigator to anxiety, okay? And then the other piece is create. If we make time to be creative and engage in creative tasks, most of the time when we're immersed in creativity, we are not feeling anxious. Have you ever noticed that if you're creating something you want to do, not something you feel like you have to do, but if you're creating something that feels good to you and exciting and you're enthusiastic about it, anxiety is not usually that present, right? So presence, nature, connecting, and creating, 4 extremely powerful tools to mitigate anxiety. And one last bonus tool, we can also ask, if we start to spiral down, what's the worst that could happen? 9 times out of 10, we tell ourselves a whole lot of stories. And if we just ask that question and we really think about what's the worst that could happen, it's not as bad as we think it might be. So trust yourself, practice, allow yourself to practice so that you can mitigate anxiety and be able to be in your true nature with your true self and at your strongest potential.